I'm going to be making some spinach and cheddar soufflés. Now I know a lot of people start panicking a little when they hear the word soufflé, but actually they're incredibly easy to make. It's just a cheese sauce with some egg white folded through it. So just add 40 grams of butter, that's 1.5 ounces, into a warm pan. Just melt that down and then add the same quantity of plain flour. So it takes about 1 to 2 minutes to get it nice and thick and smooth. And then just gradually start adding about 300 millilitres, that's half a pint of milk. And doing it slowly and gradually like this means that your sauce won't go lumpy. But just to really make sure, I'm going to just change over to a whisk and just whisk that into the roux. Once the sauce has had about 5 minutes to cook and is lovely and thick, just take it off the heat, pour it into a bowl and leave it to cool. My sauce has cooled down a little bit now, so I'm going to add some of our 1833 Vintage Reserve Cheddar now. I've got 100 grams here, about 3.5 ounces, and I'm going to add almost all of this into the sauce. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard as well. And mustard works really fantastically with cheddar. It really enhances the flavour. And then a little bit of seasoning, some nutmeg, again a fantastic ingredient to go with cheddar, and some salt and pepper as well. And then just mix the whole lot together. I've separated 4 eggs and I'm going to slowly stir these into my sauce. So it's just the yolks going in for now. This of course gives a lovely colour, but also a really nice richness to our already intensely flavoured cheese sauce. And I've got some wilted and chopped spinach here. I've used 200 grams, that's 7 ounces. And you can either steam this in the microwave or conventionally, it's up to you. But either way, just get it nice and wilted and then chop it coarsely, and that goes in too. But together with our really intensely flavoured mature cheddar, this is going to taste absolutely brilliant. Next I'm going to whisk the 4 egg whites that I separated earlier. So I'm going to start whisking this now until it forms soft peaks. Fantastic. Now a really good way to see if this is stiff enough is to see if you can turn the bowl upside down, and this is ready to go. So we can get on to the next stage. Take a couple of tablespoons of your egg white and mix it into the cheese mixture. This just loosens the mixture before you add the rest of the whites, because you don't want to start losing air from your egg white by beating it into the sauce. So just loosen everything up initially. And I'm using a nice big metal spoon, which also helps retain as much air as possible. Once that's all combined and you can't see any of the egg white anymore, it's time to get it into the prepared ramekins. So just spoon the mixture into each ramekin until it reaches the top. Now, working as quickly as possible, just sprinkle over the remaining cheese, and that's going to give that lovely crisp, crunchy, cheddary crust on the top of the soufflés. Then pour a little boiling water around the ramekins, and then the whole tray goes into a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius, that's 400 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 6, for just 10 to 12 minutes. So here they are, our fantastic spinach and cheddar soufflés, fresh from the oven, ready to serve.